And we're back to Jade Empire on the original Xbox. We are in the Lotus Assassin's Fortress. We've just been told to go make a spirit shard to run the Jade Golem. And we've been told to murder this guy's boss. He doesn't like his boss, wants his boss gone. I think we can all understand that.
An acolyte of Gong's, So am I. Let's identify what training you need by sparring for a short time. Let's keep it non-lethal for now. You'll find you have enough enemies in this place. We acolytes are utterly expendable.
Well, that's not very uplifting, but let's do it.
Good. Remember, no killing blows. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to practice those later.
Mm-hmm. You're not doing very well.
Well, you would appear to have more than a passing knowledge of combat. I could almost see some kind of flaw, but I was clearly outclassed.
Yes, you were. I knew this acolyte was something special, but I didn't think my trainer would be made to look like a fool. You, new blood, you will be the trainer now. When I am promoted, you will train all my acolytes. You, assist her, if you can even do that.
It would seem that you have taken over my duties. I will still serve as an advisor, as Master Gong ordered. There are techniques I can share.
Well, that was quick. I just blowing the town off the turnip truck, and all of a sudden I took your job. You weren't much of a trainer. I will be far better.
In truth, I did not like being a trainer. Life for any of Master Gong's acolytes is rough and short, but especially so for trainers. Master Shin sees to that. My duties, your duties now, include training Master Shin's personal entourage. In the past, if a trainer was too good, Shin had that trainer killed to keep Gong weak. I think one member of his entourage is a full Lotus assassin. I have survived by appearing unimportant and staying out of the fight between Gong and Shin.
I have access to Shin's personal entourage, because I am supposed to kill him.
You are supposed to train the attendants in his entourage. Some need it, but if you seem too skilled, your next fight will be against the hidden Lotus assassin. Besides, it wouldn't weaken Shin for long. I suppose he would be alone and more vulnerable if he had to fight right away, but he will replace them in time.
Would there be an outcry if one of his entourage died?
Accidents happen, and even the attendants in his entourage are just acolytes, and therefore are utterly expendable. There would not be much fuss. However, you would probably find yourself training the hidden Lotus assassin in the next bout. Any skilled acolytes under Gong are quickly disposed of.
Right. So don't appear too awesome. The tall grass gets cut first. I want to get rid of all of them. How many can I fight at once?
Are you mad? Well, it doesn't matter. You must train one at a time. If you seem to be too strong a target, I'm sure they will accommodate your death wish.
Okay, who am I supposed to train?
You're in a hurry to make enemies, aren't you? Very well. Master Shin has a new attendant in his entourage who is supposed to be trained. Attendant Keaton. She is replacing one of the acolytes who did not return from Tian's Landing. There was no explanation. I assume he was weak and was discarded. You can find her and all of the other attendants by the doors to the inner chambers. They wait there for when Shin leaves to inspect new slave shipments.
What services can you provide?
I have learned a number of techniques.
Okay, we don't need the... Oh. Okay, we definitely want this. +3 to all stats, definitely getting that. No. What in the world is this? These techniques, apparently. Chi and focus. Oh, we don't want anything that has negatives. We'll take that. Alright, so we're that little bit tougher now. What's in here? Did I already search this room? Maybe I did. The cabinet's open.
Well, if we are uksunurk danowin.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna listen to you. Speak English. This is ancient China. Why don't you learn to speak English? Haha. Wait, is this the room? I've got turned around. I thought this room was on the other side of the river. I'm on the other side of the river from where I thought I was. Because I first met this guy over here, so that's where I thought I was. I think. Am I wrong? Am I that confused about where I am? Apparently so. We got the golem press room, that's one thing we might need to do. I guess I need the spirit shard first, though, maybe. Oh. Almost. Well, that seems like that might be the way to kill the guy. When the Jade Golem is done, have a normal spirit shard made and replace this clay golem. The ranks must be full when the Jade Golem is activated.
My own demons distract me in this place, but I hold no love for your new master or the master above him. If you kill one, why not two? Distractions are the key to weakness in a target. If you look to the future, Master Gong will have his plans come crashing down on him.
Alright, Mr. Creepy Creeps. I think I've had enough having that little girl with me. Let's switch out to someone else, but who?
Finally a chance to stretch my legs.
He seems like the right kind of ruthless rogue to be able to handle all the naughtiness going on in here. I see a chest. I hope it has the good stuff in it. It had a trap in it. Read the book. Golems. Until recently, little was known about golems. Those few people skilled enough to craft golems keep their secrets carefully. Powerful and deadly foes, golems are feared throughout the Empire. Though their workings remain a mystery, there are several useful characteristics worth noting about these formidable opponents. These man-made beasts are immune to most types of magic. Their solid exteriors are best attacked with equally strong forces. Weapons and strength are the best ways to defeat these dangerous adversaries. Good thing I got a musket. And I forgot to equip my amulet thingy. I got it full up with balanced gems. And a couple that add extra experience. Just for a while. Just to try to get a few extra levels before we get to the end of the game. Hey man, what's up?
So, you are the new Lotus Acolyte under Master Gong. No one else has reason to be here. He was quick to favor you. New recruits are typically held in isolation. I will instruct you on the use of the golem press and crane. Forming the golems is an honored task that elevates us above slaves and mere servants. Press is simple to use. Using this machine, we can create a legion of warrior golems in a day.
So the army can grow fast, but under whose authority?
If we're able to create that many golems, why haven't we?
This is only one step. Here we create husks devoid of energy. Each golem needs a spirit shard to move, and a jade golem must guide them all. For each shard, a spirit must be reduced to its essence. For a time we used those that lingered near their graves, mining them as if they were silver. No longer. The recently dead make a stronger, more obedient golem, if the death is painful. With a jade golem guiding them, legions act as one, utterly obedient. The extraction chamber is a far more interesting place to work. The screams over there are music. Here we have only the creaking of clay.
Yeah, man, it's gotta suck when your job doesn't include torturing people. Looks dangerous. Has it claimed any lives?
You nearly saw one as you entered, but they are rare. Falling victim to an obvious danger like a dropped golem or worse, the press, would take a monumental fool. The machines are loud and you can see the operator from anywhere in the room. A past victim of the press suffered more damage after the incident than during it. Reputations are very important in the Lotus Assassin Order. Falling victim to the press would cause a loss in status almost fatal in and of itself.
Right, so get Master Shin caught in the press. Gotcha.
The press is simple to operate. You select the type of body at the first station. Once the material is poured, it is funneled to the press. The press serves as a mold and a kiln. In short order, it can be opened and the new body is ready to be moved. The crane controls are at the end of the ramp. You can experiment with each station if you want, but you may as well reduce what you produce to rubble. There are no shards to power any more golems for now.
Alright, we get to play. Oh no. Ugh, stupid microphone keeps falling over. I need to fix that tripod. It's got one collapsy leg. Okay. So we're gonna get to play Play-Doh. You realize you just got a big old Play-Doh press here, right? Is that one of the options I can say? It is not. Other questions?
Test my patience, Acolyte.
Oh, I'll test more than your patience, big boy. Different golems?
You do not need to know much. We can make husks right now, but there will be no more spirit shards until the Jade Golem is completed.
What? Excuse me. Why is the Jade Golem special?
Very few are made. They're expensive and difficult to construct, but they are also essential. A single Jade Golem can direct and pacify a legion of others.
What do you mean by direct and pacify?
One or two golems can be controlled by will alone, but larger numbers are unwieldy. They grow confused, their wills creeping back and bringing madness. Jade Golems keep order. Command a Jade Golem and you command them all. The current legion has not yet been assigned a Jade Golem. Master Gong will probably order you to help with that, if he has not done so already.
Yep.
You test my patience, Acolyte.
I don't think I need to know
To
anymore.
my tasks.
Okay, so here's the crane. Here's the press. Yep, let's make a clay golem. Retrieve the golem. Oh, okay. I don't get to manually control it. I was hoping I get to pull the levers and like drop it wherever I wanted to. Crazy. Why you got a yellow thing above your head still?
What do you want?
Okay, tell me about the Lotus
What do you wish
Assassins.
to know, Acolyte? There is much to...
Ugh. I don't need to know about these people. That's off in the future. I need to know about the people that are here now. Hey, Golem. Golem. I'm gonna start pronouncing it Golem. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, here's the press. We got a press and a crane, and we can drop some golems. Okay, that's the one I'm supposed to train. Let me just check if there's anything else I can do. Neat little aqueduct waterfall thing you got going on here. Don't know what the purpose of that is, but it looks cool. What was this? I've been in here before. What was this room? You again.
You approach the soul extractor. The assassins want you
Get
to
it 'cause his
create
name
a
is you?
spirit shard to
No, wait,
crush
his name is
alive
Zoo,
to
never
power
mind.
a golem puppet. They are very efficient in their brutality now. It wasn't always like this. Fear used to be the primary tactic. Destroy the family of one to ensure the loyalty of all. It caused chaos, uprisings, close allies turning on each other. Those inclined to betrayal fear it the most. Imagine if you could corrupt the machine and return the chaos of disloyalty the Emperor dreads.
Can I ruin their plans and get what I need?
No matter your motives, helping the assassins harms you. If you corrupt the spirit shard, you can move forward while also crippling their golems. They seek control. There used to be a chance to disobey when the order given was too harsh. The victims pointlessly innocent. Now there is only obedience. There is something chaotic enough to disrupt that. In the elevator room to come, descend to the deepest mine, to the oldest graves.
Yeah, because they want new bodies, but we can get something really old.
Just go. The thieves await you. Remember, the deepest mines. They are closed now for being too troublesome. That is where you will find what you need.
All right.
You must be Master Gong's latest acolyte. I heard there might be a new recruit, but they typically aren't ready for service so quickly. Stripping a will can take time. But Master Gong is known for being generous to those who please him. You must be quite exceptional to be allowed into service so directly.
Yep, that's me. I'm awesome. What do you do here?
This device is the Soul Extractor. It has a loftier name, but we are here to glorify Emperor Sun through Death's hand, not pay tribute to some distant celestial lord. It is mounted on an elevator that reaches deep into the necropolis. Until recently, we excavated bodies to extract spirits that lingered near their graves. The results were unpredictable. Now we use slaves. Freshly killed spirits make the best golems. The more painful the death, the better. The extractor is not gentle.
If this really is the Emperor's bidding, he is a true villain.
Oh, I wonder if I can soul extract the guy I'm supposed to murder. Looks dangerous. Accidents claimed any lives.
The soul extractor certainly kills whatever is placed within it, but little is left of the victim, so you cannot prove they did not belong there. Only a spirit shard remains. The golem press is far more dangerous, but I have nothing to do with that ungainly device. I prefer the elegance of ripping slaves apart.
I must make a spirit shard for the Jade Golem.
Then you should select a suitable victim for the procedure. I would recommend one of the slaves on the prison level. Selecting from elsewhere could bring unfortunate results, and I would not wish to see you disgraced so early in your time with us. Use the lever to select a floor, and this platform will move there. You are free to go where you wish, but I would avoid the lower mines. They are restless.
So you believe they're dangerous?
The older tombs have spirits that have festered in their hatred for ages. They are not easily controlled. That is why we use slaves to power the golems now. As well, the mines are simply not stable. Tombs can collapse, so we take care not to move too many golems at once, to avoid shaking the foundations of the fortress. What kind of questions?
Well, first of all, are you single? No, I think I've heard enough.
Grand Inquisitor Gia is growing impatient for the Jade Golem to be completed. Select a suitable victim and create a spirit shard.
Oh, this whole thing, this whole area is the elevator. And then it opens up different doors on the side depending on what level you're on? Is that how this works? Let's go fight that one acolyte first, before we go huffing off to new adventures and forget what we were doing.
So, you are the new trainer. You think you have something to show us? Master Shin has us test each of Gong's trainers to make sure they're skilled.
But not too skilled. Am I your next student? I assure you, I am more than capable of defending myself. I was made an attendant because of my skills.
We'll see. You better be competent, if not you might have an accident.
Is that so? I would be more concerned about yourself if I were you. Let's move this fight to the Hall of Induction so I have room to enjoy this.
Oh, are we gonna have a level load? No? Okay. Oh, it's not even a one-on-one fight? That's not fair.
Yeah!
Thought you were supposed to be capable. What about this door over here? I forget. Can I not open that? It's not even interactable. Okay.
Yes, Acolyte? Why have you chosen to disturb me instead of working on the tasks I have set before you?
Master Shin would be disgraced if killed by the golem press.
An interesting idea. It has happened before, and the victim was certainly considered a fool for letting it occur. But it's impossible. You may as well try and drop one of the golems on him. He would never be so distracted as to enter the press. We are Lotus assassins, after all.
Then I will kill him and put him in there.
A possibility. But Shin does not leave the inner chambers often, only to inspect the new slave shipments arriving in the Hall of Induction. You would have to close a great many eyes to get away with an assassination in the hall and moving the body to the press, but it would certainly send a message. The hall cleared of all witnesses, the press operator distracted, and the slave shipment stopped outside in the necropolis before it arrives. A daunting list of tasks. Do it quietly, but use force where you must. Succeed, and I will introduce you to Grand Inquisitor Jia in the inner chambers. A rare honor for an acolyte.
That does sound complicated.
Remember your tasks, Acolyte. Create a spirit shard in the extraction chamber for the Jade Golem, and find a creative way to kill and disgrace Master Shin. I am sure I can count on you.
Yeah, you can't really though, because I'm probably going to kill you too. We'll keep messing around with these weird assassins in the next video.